Hi, this is Dave DeBerardinis. I'm going to cover the Tavala compensation plan. The first thing I want you to know, it is a unilevel, okay? Unilevel compensation plan as opposed to versus what's called a binary, okay? A unilevel compensation plan has you at the top and you build, everyone that you personally enroll and recruit goes on your first level, okay? In a binary, bi meaning two, you're going to be developing and building two different legs like this. Historically in our industry, the unilevel is where the big money is paid out. It's where the longer term money is. The binary, most people feel that it's the person at top that makes the most money. They can look like they're building faster, but our experience has been more money's created here. So the compensation plan for Tavala is not a binary, it's a unilevel, okay? There's two parts to a unilevel I want you to understand. You want to build wide, and then you want to build deep, okay? So wide, you want to build as wide as you can this way, right? Tavala will pay you on unlimited levels, unlimited wide, okay? Where a lot of companies will say, we're only going to pay you on 6 or 8 or 10 or 12. This goes unlimited width. That's huge. Now you build wide to develop your income, okay? Because at Tavala, they pay 20% on you're personally enrolled, not just their first order, every order, okay? Now, if they're a customer that comes in, because some of these we'll put M for member and C for customer, they're gonna, on a customer, they're gonna add, you're gonna get 10% off the top plus the 20%, okay? But understand on the first level, you wanna go wide as you can. Then as you begin to develop and see people going deeper, okay, so width creates your income, the depth creates the roots or the stability in your paycheck, okay? So as you start identifying people that are going, deep, and they start getting some traction and have people going deep, right? And this is what you'll start seeing on your second levels. And, some of these, again, are going to be customers. Some of them may be members. May have a customer here. This is obviously a member, like that, a member here, like that. So on the first level, we get paid 20%. On the second level, meaning these people bring in, we get paid 25%. Okay? Now, on the third level, so we have level 1, level 2, and level 3, okay? So on level 3, and as this keeps developing, we get paid an additional 25%. So on your first 3 levels, that's a total of 70% payout on the commissionable volume, okay? That's massive, guys. And what it says to you when you're building with Tavala is, number one, go wide. That's going to give the stability in your organization. And then as you identify people going deep, you may want to start putting people underneath them too, because that depth gives you that consistency of your income. Okay? And the first 3 levels pay 70%. Now this thing goes down 10 levels. Okay? But the first 3 levels is where you get the majority of the money. So it says, bring this person in, help them get started, help those people get started, right? It says, help this person come in and then help them enroll and duplicate and get people. That's where you start getting into the deeper money, okay? So a unilevel, you want to go wide first. That gives stability. Then you want to go deep and start seeing who's going to be working. And you go deep to put the roots in so you have a consistency of income. So Tavala uses a unilevel compensation plan that pays unlimited levels wide, 20% on the first level, an additional 10 on if it's a customer, 25 on the second, 25 on the third, for a total of 70% of the commissionable volume being paid out in the first 3 levels. The first level is a member. That's when someone signs up, right? They don't even have to place an order. When they sign up, the only requirements are they enroll as a member. And the difference between member and customer is a member has to submit their social security number and I think date of birth, at least in this country. And some of the islands we're on now, they don't have a social security number. So they're just going to put 9999999 in that line. Just know that. They're going to enroll as a member. A customer doesn't have to do that, right? A customer can't make money, a member can. So enroll as a member. They either buy product or they don't. They can come in as a non-qualified, not buying product. There is no membership fee either way they come in. And at the rank of member, they can earn, and you can earn 20% on everybody you bring in as a member. Now, anybody you bring in as a customer, you make an additional 10%. So you actually get 10% off the top. The remaining volume is at 20%. So on Wednesday night, I think it was, on our team call, I was talking about how much we were averaging. On our first level, guys, we were averaging about between 22 and 23% of our volumes. So when someone says, hey, I want to make $1,000 a month, you need about 4,000, about 3,200 volume. And I'll show you why. You'll get that palladium bonus too, but about 3,200 volume times 22 or so percent, right? 20% would be 600, 22, another 30 or 60, about 650. Then you put that palladium lifestyle bonus on top of 350. Now you're at $1,000. Okay. We've had people get the palladium in 17 days. Want an extra 1,000, an extra 12,000 a year, little part-time gig, you can do it. Okay. So Leaders Corner is on hitting the first row. The first rank is member, and you just have to show up and sign up to be a member. Okay. And that opens up level 1. Titanium is the next level. It starts with you. Now, Titanium says you need 3 members, okay, with a total volume of 75 points. So they could each buy, if they each bought a trim or a strip pack, that's 90 points. But a total volume of 75, 3 members. You need 2 customers with a volume of 50 points. And what that does over a 4-week period, that actually unlocks level 2. So you make 20% of the people you personally enroll, and that's what you're seeing here, the 3 members and 2 customers. But what it does is unlocks that next level for you, okay? And on this next level, you start earning 25% on what the next level does. So if you'll follow the first few steps in this comp plan, go titanium, silver, palladium, it's going to develop the right structure in your business that's going to create sustainability and income, okay? So the first level is called titanium. Second level is called silver. Starts again with you. Now silver says you need 5 members, okay, with a total volume of 150. Again, all 5 could buy 1 box of something and you're at 150. One of them buys the big box, 200 points or whatever, you're there. It's already there. You also need 3 customers with a total volume of 75 points, also over a 4-week period. Now, you remember from the first slide, we got people that are going down a little bit deeper, right? This opens up level 3. So level 1, you make 20% on the people you personally enroll. You make a 10% addition on the customer, right, at that level. Level 2, you earn 25%. Level 3 now is unlocked at 25%. So you're going to start seeing people going deeper and deeper. Now you're getting paid on 3 levels. Those first 3 levels total 70% of this compensation plan, of the payout, okay? Pretty cool. Palladium. This is where I consider the first real business level, guys. This is where you got something sustainable. You really got to, not only are you having volume, but you're helping other people get to their ranks, okay? So let's talk about palladium. Why did that come up? There we go. Sorry about that. So it starts with you. You need 5 members, the total volume of 150. You need 4 customers, 1 more customer, total volume of 100, okay? 1 personally enrolled titanium. So let's say this person here became titanium. Remember titanium? 3 members, 2 customers, right? 3 members, 2 customers. Now, not only you developing, you're actually duplicating and getting people to do what you've been doing. We had our other people that were starting to rock and roll over here, right? You need a total of 3,000 volume over a 4-week period. When that happens, you unleash that 4th level. So 20% on your personally enrolled, 25 on the people they bring in, 25 on the next level, and 6% on that 4th level. The other thing that happens at Palladium is it unlocks the $350 a month or every 4-week lifestyle bonus, as long as you've hit this rank at least once every 4 weeks, of 3,000 total volume, 1 titanium with these volumes in here, okay? And that's over a 4-week period. Like I said, when you get to this level, guys, you start, this is where this thing becomes sustainable. It's got some teeth. It's got some roots, okay? So you want to build first your front line and then go down. Let me show you. Let me show you what that is. I show this this picture all the time. This was about, I think this was middle January. And
I never dated it, but it was about middle January. This was our downline. Okay, we're at the top here in this top little center thing under the word E, and I'll pull out my marker here in a minute. So we were just developing. It was about a month or so in. You can see a little bit. Well, let's do that now. Hold on a second. I want you to see what I was talking about. So you're seeing, so here's where we are, guys. We're right here, right? And you're seeing we got a couple areas that this person's got some development. We got a little bit of development here. This person over here, look at that. That's pretty good development. Some going on here. So we're seeing some depth, right? We're definitely seeing some depth going on in our downline, which was cool. This is this morning. I couldn't fit it. I apologize. I could not fit it on the screen. I had to go so small. And this is only one half of it. And there's the other half. So let me get out that drawing thing again. Let me just show you. Because I really want you to get an idea, guys, how this thing goes. Okay? So let's do this. So you see our top level here. So here's where we are. We're actually right here. Okay? So you can see that we went wide, right? So we're really going wide. This first person that was here, this is where this person is right here, and this downline runs from here over to here. Okay, so you're seeing some real changes in it. And this down here, we're right here at this little pot. Now we went this way, right? And a lot of this stuff from here over wasn't even up here. This wasn't even up in the upper part. So this thing, so what you want to do with our comp plan, let's chat about this. For you guys that want to go a little bit deeper, okay? The first thing you want to do is you want to go wide, okay? This comp plan pays unlimited levels wide. Now that's unheard of in this industry. Most comp plans, maybe they'll pay 8, 10, 15 wide. That's it. This will pay unlimited wide. What that says is recruit, 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 recruit. That's what establishes your income. You got 20% on the first level plus the customers. Now, as it starts to go deep, right, as you're seeing these roots go down, even, right here, seeing them go down, and you see a lot of development going down here, right, and in different levels here, 4, 5, 6, we're 6 levels deep now, right, in our groups. As you see that, this is what the roots are. This is where it gets stability, okay? These people that are developing these other little teams right in here, they're not going anywhere, guys. They're already making 1,000, 1,500, whatever it is a month. They're not going anywhere. So now you've got some roots, some teeth going down. So we get paid unlimited. So you want to go wide to create your income. You want to go deep to create the stability, meaning the consistency of your paycheck over the next year, 2, 5, 10 years. Okay. That's what you want to do here. So that's the reality of developing a downline. Okay. Cool stuff, huh?
So now you've seen the basics of the compensation plan. You see that we pay unlimited levels wide. Tavala goes down 10 levels, but those first 3 levels pay out 70%. Okay, and then I showed you how to hit those first couple levels where there's titanium, silver, palladium, and at palladium getting that lifestyle bonus of $350. Now I want to show you an example of applying some numbers to this, using some volumes on perhaps what people are going to be buying in your organization. Understand this is an illustration only. In no way am I saying this is exactly what you're going to make, right? We all understand that. Everybody builds different, and there's no guarantee you make anything unless you get out there and work. So this was for illustrative purposes only, okay? But here's what I want to show you. What happens if, let's say people in your organization purchased Trim, which is our flagship product. It's the one it's the thermogenic, it's the appetite suppressant, the product for focus and energy, and people are losing weight, feeling great, feeling wonderful. What if they like that product and the Control? Control is the berberine product that a lot of people are using to help regulate blood sugar levels. It's a fabulous product, okay? I'm not leaving out the other ones, but I just want to pick a number on 2 products. So the volume on Trim is 30 volume, and the volume on Control is 25. So we have a total volume of 55 points, okay? So let me use an example on the first 3 levels, and here's my example. Let's say, here you are, okay? And I'm just going to use an example of you finding 5 other builders. Now you'll probably have customers and other people that maybe they buy once in a while, but I'm going to say when you find your 5 builders, and that could be, for us it was like the first 20 or 30 people that signed up, so the first 30 days, but first 5 people, okay? These first 5 people, let's say they're all buying the Trim and the control. And so there's 55 volume. So everybody is bought 55 volume across the board, right? So we have 5 people times the 55 volume, which equals 275, right? 275 volume. And remember, on the first level, we get paid 20%. Well, 20% of 275 is $55. Okay? Not retiring yet, but that's the first level. Now, if you're teaching your organization how we teach this and how we train you, you're going to have these 5 people go out and find their 5 people. So this person would have 5 here, right? This person next to it would have their 5, okay? So you'd have 5, there'd be 5 more here, 5 more here, 5 here, 5 here, for a total of not 5, but 25 people at this level. And let's say they are also buying the trim and the control. And now we have 25 times 55 for a total volume then of 1,375. And remember, the second level pays 25%, right? 25% of the volume. So we'll take 25 times the 1,375 and come up to, it's 343. Is it 50 or 55? I think, 75, sorry. 353, 75. Okay, let's take this down one more level. These 5 each find their 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy finds, or gal finds her 5. So you have these 5 finding their 5. So you have a total of 25 in this level, 25 here, 25 in this group, 25 here, 25 here. So instead of just 25, we have 25, 50, 75, 100, 125 times the same thing. Again, we're just saying they're just buying the trim and the control. And a lot of people buy a lot more than that, but I'm just showing you the basics, right? So 125 times 55 is a volume of 6,875. And at this level, remember, we get paid 25% also for a total volume or total check there of 17, I think it's 17, 18, and some pennies in there. It looks like a 75. Okay. So if we add those 3 up, 1, 2, and 3, we have a total check there of $2,117.50. Okay. Now, if you're buying your 55 and you're training your team to do their 55 and helping those 5 find their 5 and find their 5, that's a pretty decent check, right? On a monthly basis, that translates into what, just over 24,000, that's actually over 25,000 a year income. That's a pretty nice part-time gig. The other thing that happens here, let's take this color, is, at this kind of volume, guys, you probably are at that level called palladium, right? And remember, palladium has another bonus. It's a $350 lifestyle bonus that comes in every 4 weeks. Right, so if you add that to multiply that by 12 months, that's another $4,200. So you're basically looking at, in a year's time, somewhere around 29,000 by just you finding 5, helping them find their 5, and those 5 find their 5. This is just the first 3 levels of the comp plan. Okay, so I wanted to show you what is possible in this compensation plan. You can generate a really nice income, and for most people in our industry, making $29,000 a year is way better than the average. Way better. Okay, so this is where it starts. You'll also remember when we talked about how to hit silver. Silver said what? You need how many members? You needed 5 members. Right? 5 members for silver, and you needed 4 customers too, right? So we'll have customer, 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 customer. But do you see how the compensation plan helps build your members? So you're building the correct structure so you can start earning some money, okay? And you can start day 1. So this is how the compensation plan can work. Again, this is hypothetical, just taking numbers and 5 who find 5 who find 5. And for some people, that may happen in a month and a half, like it did for us, because we went to work. For other people, it may take you 6 months, it may take a year. It just depends how fast you're going after and finding those 5. Now, again, in this group, chances are it's not the first 5 people you're going to find, but What if you have 30 or 40 on the team and you found 5 that just kept that duplication going? Your check probably would be higher because you'd have more volume, but I just wanted to show you the basic guts of it in taking our unit-level compensation plan just down to the first 3 levels, okay? Now, where this thing gets fun is, a lot of people purchase more than the 55. And so let me just give you the bottom dollar here. If you use the same math and everybody was purchasing 100 points, okay, 100 points, you'd be looking at 3 figures here at the end of 100 on that first level. You're sitting at the 625. Watch this, 625 and 3125. Is that crazy or what? So now you got a basic income there of 3850. 3850, and if that's in a month's time, that's pretty good change. That translates into 46,000 per year, plus the palladium bonus if you're maintaining that level, which is fairly simple. But this can be some big money here. I mean, we would notice either one of these in our budget. How about you? The Tavala compensation plan is designed to have you share and to have you help your team. The more you build teams, the more money you can make. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us today to get an overview of the compensation plan. Now, here's the really cool thing. You don't need to understand any of this to make money. You don't. All you need to do is get out and share and focus on helping somebody else get what they came for, okay? If you'll do that, this takes care of itself. But I wanted you to see and get a sense of there's some real money on the table here with Tavala. We have great products at phenomenal prices that we rarely hear it's too high priced, right? We're like one of the only companies that has products priced like they should be, like consumers would want it. And that's why we have so many customers, people that buy the product every month without this compensation plan discussion. That's huge because we get paid on customers, and remember, an extra 10% on customers, as well as get paid on members and help them build their team to get the maximum out of this compensation plan. You never want to leave money on the table. So guys, I hope this helps. Get back to the person who invited you here. If you're still just looking at this, get any other questions answered. If you're part of the team, man, this is why you came. Make it a great one, guys. You absolutely deserve it. Bye for now.